Hi everyone. Today I'm going to perform and teach you the self-reversing deck. I have a regular deck of bicycle playing cards here. Okay? And what I'm going to begin doing is just taking some of the cards from the top and turning them around. Okay? I'm mixing up the deck. Slide some more over, turn them over. Slide some more over, turn those over, slide another packet over, turn those over. I want to make sure this deck is really mixed up. Okay, turn those over, and finally we'll slide these over and turn these over. So now we've got one big mess. Okay, if I cut to the bottom of the deck, you can see some cards are face to back. Okay, at the top we've got cards back to face. If I cut to the middle, you can see I've got cards back to back. It's one big mess. But since I'm a magician, if I just wave my hand over the deck just like that, they all instantly go back to the way they should be. Now I'm going to teach you how to do this effect. It's easy to do, and with the right presentation, it will be absolutely amazing to your spectator. Here's what you need. A regular deck of cards. Okay? You start with them all in this order. Okay, all the fronts facing one way and all the backs obviously facing another way. So you start with them all just like so. And you do just what I showed you. You just slide maybe about 8 or 10 over. You turn them over with your left hand. Okay, underneath that you slide maybe another 8 or 10 over. You flip those over. And you keep doing this process until you run out of cards. Okay? And the spectator sees that you're thoroughly mixing them because you're sliding about 8 or 10 over each time and you're flipping them over. Okay? And here's my last packet. So once you get to this point, flip the whole deck over. Now they're all mixed up. Okay? Now when you get to this point, what you want to first do is cut down towards the bottom. Not the middle, not the top, towards the bottom. Okay? Which means past the middle. And when you do that, you show them that, look, some cards are face to back. Okay? Now you're going to cut towards the top, okay, which means above the half of the deck. And you're going to show them some cards are face to back. Okay? And what you're going to do now, and this is very easy to do, is you're going to cut the deck right down the middle so you can show that they're also back to back. And you're probably wondering, how could I be that good? No, I'm not David Copperfield. Here's how I do it. What's really neat is when you have cards back to back, they naturally make a break for you. Let me show you. If you just look at the deck, there's like a natural break there, okay? Which makes it easy for you to find without even looking. So when you come right here, you just naturally find the center, okay? And that's a cool thing to know for when you're doing your card tricks, that two cards back to back like that makes a natural break. So the last phase is you say, oh, by the way, some cards are back to back. Now when you do this, you don't put them back like this. At this point, you finish up by turning this around and putting them just like this. Now they're all back the way they started. The audience doesn't know that yet. So what you want to do is just, make a gesture, snap your fingers, saying now they're all back to how they were when they started. And you show your audience that they're all normal again. Okay? And they can check the deck out. You can even borrow a deck because obviously this is impromptu. So it's a great card magic effect. Have fun with it. It's now one of my favorites. I look forward to seeing you on the internet performing this and showing others how to do it as well. Share the magic. It's a great effect.